Headlines today spoke to K. Kavitha, that is K. Chandrasekhar Rao's daughter, who defended her father, saying that media cannot insult the culture of Telangana. Let's listen in.
With me is TRS MP and KCR's daughter Kavitha. Do you approve of that kind of language, 10 kilometers deep, very specific?
Yes, Sudhir, very specific to you. Again, you've been in Telangana for years now. You know what happened between Telangana and the media and everything. You also know how KCR reacts, how strongly does he stand by his people. You know it very well. So to make a point or to prove a point that no insult will be taken towards our motherland is what he was trying to do. And I don't think it is to do with media in particular, but it is to, in general, tell anybody and everybody that we as people of Telangana fought so hard, and many kids have died, many children have died in the process. We achieved our state. Now I think you should leave it alone. You should leave us alone is what he was trying to say.
The content put out by at least one of the two channels was extremely derogatory. Point taken. They insulted the Telangana elected representatives. But shouldn't KCR, now that he's chief minister, be magnanimous? They have been off air for nearly 3 months. They have tendered an apology time and again. Shouldn't the chief minister, one, use more temperate language and perhaps show some magnanimity?
One thing, see, chief minister doesn't become a chief minister just like that. He has to carry his people's aspiration. He has to respect them. He has to make sure that whatever people are feeling down on the village street is reflected. So, and I don't think KCR will shy away from using the kind of language he was using it earlier, because he became a chief minister, first of all. And second thing, I don't think an apology will simply undo everything first. And then the other technical aspect of it is really government has nothing to do with stopping these channels from being on air. It is between the cable operators and the TV channels.
That is not an argument many people would buy, because obviously now that the chief minister has spoken in this kind of a harsh tone, the cable operators will not even dare put these two channels back on air.
In fact, let me tell you one thing. Yesterday's meeting, when he was headed to Warangal, few of the journalists, of course belonging to Telangana, were staging protests. He simply asked them one thing: aren't you son of the soil? Are you not taken aback by the insult that your channels have, done to us? So they had nothing to say. They couldn't say anything. They are carried away because they are working for that organization. Yes, we understand you need to respect an organization that you work for, but you can't take an insult of your motherland. So he was basically trying to make a strong point that this is not about a comment on the CM case.
So would you say that the TRS government, okay, the choice, as you say, maybe of that of the cable operators, but the TRS government is not in favor of these two channels being back on air?
Nothing to do, actually. We have no intervention to make. We don't mind if these channels are aired. It is absolutely the MSO's decision, and we will respect whatever that decision they'll make.
But he also made it a larger point. He said anyone who has to be in Telangana has to salute and respect the people of Telangana, the Telangana culture. All that is fine. But isn't it this also a veiled threat to the media at large, that if you criticize us, because now what is happening is any criticism of KCR is being interpreted as a criticism of Telangana, the idea of Telangana. And the other media houses, if you notice, none of them are actually supporting these two channels because they are scared same treatment will be meted out to them.
Not really. I don't think this should be perceived as a threat by any media house, because you've known him, you've interacted with him personally. He's quite a media-friendly guy. He speaks with anybody. He doesn't look at, big channel, small channel, or no such discrimination is made any point of time. The whole idea here is, we've achieved the state after a lot of struggle, losing a lot of lives, and it is not an easy thing, and when we are a separate state, you better respect us. That is what he was trying to say. It is not only media. It is.
Wouldn't it be seen as intolerance?
I don't think so. We deserve the respect, and the people of Telangana were given a second citizens treatment for past 60 years.